Hi guys, welcome to the energy update for my friends Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So let's find out together what's coming through for you. Let's see what the tarot has to say for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. And we are ready. So, Six of Cups, Knight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Swords. Our focus from the bottom of the deck, Six of Pentacles, which should be a fair and fair exchange for me in order to avoid the woman up, woman down dynamic. We kinda have it because of the Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords, combination of energies, guys. Some of you can be called to take action, the Emperor. Others of you may have to deal with someone that can be quite bossy, someone that can call the shots, or someone that can think that they can call the shots whenever they want to. Bottom of the Emperor we have the Justice, bottom of the Justice we have the Five of Swords. This is the energy that can represent the problem, basically. Because some of you can leave a love connection behind, I would say. So, speaking about love, you can be with someone that is a special person for you. Six of Cups, my favorite card in the deck. Let's talk about memories, basically. Roots in the past. Also because we have the Wheel of Fortune. But even if the connection can be special, because maybe you have been together for quite some time, we are talking about years, guys, the other person kinda messed up. And you are aware of that, because you may have found out that this person has taken advantage of you guys. The Knight of Wands can work like a player because of the Seven of Swords. We are talking about lies, betrayals, and deceits, basically. This can be about an affair. This can be about a third-party scenario. This can be about someone that is easily distracted by people outside of the connection. And time's ticking, time's running out for your partner. Because if the Emperor speaks to you, a justice moment can come, and the consequence is that the man in green and red in the Five of Swords can be left behind. If you are married, the justice can even be about legal matters. But it seems the right and fair decision, simply because you have been taken advantage of by your partner, and this is unfortunate and unfair. Speaking about work or professional situations, guys, we are in a pickle. And the Six of Pentacles works like that, meaning, or works like this, meaning that someone is constantly asking you to do multiple things, but what they can give you in return are just crumbles. The Six of Cups is about heart and soul in this scenario, because basically you have to ask yourself if you can find fulfillment in this workplace or in this work environment, because you may have a spark of passion that can work as a source of motivation, you know? But what if you are surrounded also by competitive people, someone that wants to prevail on others? Because maybe it's like a race, you know? The first one wins and all the other are losers, which is a mindset that is truly one that is not positive because it encourages to embrace even a sabotage, you know, because if I cannot come first, then I will work against someone else. We are not going anywhere, we are doomed basically. And the Wheel of Fortune can be an energy in favor of life cycles and life chapters. There can be a lucky break even when it comes to a work situation. The problem can be a boss, guys. For some of you, the problem can be someone that is making decisions without considering that the alchemy of the workplace is not positive. We are talking about a toxic environment, guys. That's why a right and fair decision, one that is driven by balance and respect and truth, is due, the justice. And if we have to leave behind a situation, so be it, because basically we are involved in a confusionary environment, confusionary place, maybe confusionary people, and there can be jealousy, there can be envy involved because of the 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, lies, someone that is not honest. And I am also thinking about some of you that can work in the justice field, meaning if you are a lawyer, basically, there can be someone around you that is playing games, and you can be called to recognize what's going on. Guys, if we think about a personal interaction with a close one, so family member or a friend, there can be someone that has taken advantage of you guys, kind of following the love interaction. It seems that you can find out that someone was not honest with you, and the situation was going on for quite some time. An apology can be involved because of the lovely 6 of Cups, but this can be a desire, and it is not said that those of you that can resonate with a disappointing interaction can get the apology that you may desire. If that's the case, the Emperor can be the necessity to take action about an interaction like this one. The Justice is a right and fair decision. You can call out even a friend or a family member, but then you will have to see how they react, because if they fall for a 5 of Swords energy, basically the Knight of Wands and the 7 of Swords are not in their favor, and some of you can leave them behind, kind of embracing the role of the people in the 5 of Swords. So let's ask for guidance considering these energies. Let's see what we can get. Forgiveness. Your partner can ask for your forgiveness, especially if you are committed to each other. I am not sure that forgiveness can be granted, because what if the behaviors of your partner were recurrent ones because of the Wheel of Fortune? And so if they have taken advantage of you guys multiple times, there cannot be forgiveness, because there is no more trust, basically. And forgiveness is also a factor if we think about the personal interaction. It can be the apology. Maybe you are willing to forgive this person, even if they may have taken advantage of you guys, but what are they willing to offer as a token of apology? Big question. Unlikely. Unlikely to save the love connection, unfortunately, I have to say it, because the damage can be too big. It's unlikely even to consider the work scenario as a productive one, because it can be instead a problematic situation, and we have to handle it the best we can. And unlikely is also a meaningful factor if we think about the personal interaction, because what if the other person is convinced that they didn't do anything wrong? And this can become a problem, because the interaction can suffer. from it. Reconsider. A change of mind when it comes to a love connection, 100%, but the price to pay can be a justice moment. That can even mean that we are going down different roads. We can change our mind about a work situation, especially if someone is working against us or someone is asking us to do a lot of things without the proper rewards. And then again, what are we going to do about a personal interaction that has proven itself to be one not fair enough, not balanced enough, not respectful enough? Communicate clearly. I love it, guys. It is necessary in the 3 scenarios, and then we get also the situation will improve. Let's take it as an encouragement. If we think about the Wheel of Fortune as an energy that can describe a lucky break, flying. This is about going away, guys, flying away, bouncing away, leaving behind a maze of confusion and indecision. Also mind games. Because of the 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, Knight of Wands, the love connection seems to be over. The work situation can be. It can be different, the time factor, but if you realize that someone was taking advantage of you guys, basically you already have your answer about the situation. Personal interaction, someone can elude a conversation, but if that's the case, the more they avoid the conversation, the more clarity you can get about the fact that the intentions of this person were not positive. Field of Dreams. This is about expectations, guys. If we think about the love connection, maybe it was an important one, again, because of the 6 of Cups, but the other person messed up big time, truly, and there is a price to pay for that. If we think about this energy when it comes to work situations, we come back to the heart and soul driven energy. What do we want to achieve? What do we want to get out of a work scenario? You know, if we are not fulfilled, we have to embrace the realization in order to make the changes that can be necessary. Encouragement. Well, this reading should be an encouragement because we are looking at challenging situations, but we can still find a way to power through for the better, you know. The Wheel of Fortune can be a lucky turn of the events. Rescue. This can be a safe place, guys, and some of you may just desire to take a moment for yourself. And in order to get clarity, you can even embody the role of the figure. It seems a man that is on the air balloon and is looking at a situation from a distance, and he can see things that maybe with a closer look were not able to be seen, you know. This is important. This can make the difference in your favor, because then you can ride the wave, and so you can overcome the obstacles that have presented themselves in front of you. Dry desert can be a rite of passage, guys, but it can even be an energy that can describe your partner in the love connection. They can be left behind, kinda alone in the desert, because you can go away. Compass. Dry desert can even describe a work situation or a work environment that doesn't offer any future growth. And if that's the case, we have to take that into consideration if we think about the opportunity to make some change. Wise leader. You are a beacon for others. You can play it wisely when it comes to the love connection. The other person doesn't seem to be mature enough, guys, to match your level. Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords, Five of Swords. In the workplace, you can be called to be wise, especially if you have been taken advantage of, because you may have to take some steps in order to prepare yourself for a change that can come later on. And if we think about the personal interaction, you can show a remarkable level of maturity, but is the other person willing to do the same? Because if the answer is no, basically the connection, the interaction can suffer, and so there can even be the risk to leave it behind. The dry desert can also speak about that. Watching clouds, lie back, rest, and relax. It's kind of like the opportunity to pay attention to something that maybe was not clear enough before. This can work in our favor, but then again, it can even be a moment of relief as soon as the love connection finds a proper closing point. Let's say the work situation is resolved one way or the other, and the same we can say about the personal interaction. This can work as truly a moment of relief. Wandering path, enjoy the journey. This can be about what comes next. We have seen the compass, bottom of the enchanted map oracle deck. We have another one in the card, and this can be about a decision to pursue something different, guys. In the three scenarios, if we realize that something is not positive for us, uncovering treasure, we have a dragon in the card. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. In this case, guys, someone that was not trustworthy, someone that was working against some of you. In a love connection, in the workplace, maybe in a personal interaction, someone that was taking advantage of you guys, even a roommate, you know. Seven of Swords is tricky because we have a treasure also in the oracle card, so someone that can take away something. View from above, get the big picture. So the air balloon was meaningful after all. Some of you may have to shift a perspective, because it can be the key to embrace a transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. This should be an encouragement in your favor, guys. Someone may not be deserving of your trust in the three scenarios that we have seen in this reading. It's unfortunate, but if you are able to get to the realization, it is still a positive thing. Better sooner than later. Community. People around us. Meaningful, especially for the personal interaction, because these Seven of Swords can even be about someone that is talking behind our back, you know. Young. Number one, magician energy, energy of creation. It's in your hands. You can make the change that you want, basically. If you realize that something is not for you, you can take action in a right and fair way, which can be for the better. Higher power. Trust your gut, trust your intuition, trust the voice of your heart. Following the Six of Cups. Never-ending story. This can be about the love connection, guys. A constant disappointment, basically, unfortunately. The same we can say about the work situation and the personal interaction, because the Wheel of Fortune can be about that, after all. Something that keeps repeating itself. History repeating. And once again, we have a transformation type of energy, regeneration, like the Death card, rising from the ashes like a phoenix in order to pursue a different type of satisfaction, milk and honey. This can be about the future, guys. Especially the love connection can be important, but you know, if it is necessary to leave it behind because the partner was not fair or trustworthy or faithful, my goodness, so be it. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. A partner can make some of you feel guilty, guys, if you call them out. Do not let that happen because it is unfair. There can be a blame game, basically. The same can happen in the work situation and in the personal interaction, but we have to be wise, especially if we find out that someone was not respectful. Fear. This can be a fear about what can happen, but we have to be brave. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. It can be the fear if we think about the necessity to face the dragon, but we cannot get to the gold if we do not face the dragon. We have to overcome even a fear factor if we want to get to the gold. Abundance, bottom of the deck. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. This one should be an encouragement, guys, once again, because if you realize that there is a purpose in favor of a particular decision, even the opportunity to take action can be a little bit easier, you know? I know what I am here to do. This is important. And we have also discernment, bottom of purpose. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. Some of you have managed or can manage to see through an illusion that someone else was manifesting around you. And that's why you can call the other person out regardless of the scenario, love, work, or personal interaction. Friendship. This is meaningful for the personal interaction. What if a friend was not really a friend, I would say? The energy of friendship supports our intrinsic desire for connection with others based on mutual affection and appreciation. Lovely message. The Knight of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Five of Swords plus the Six of Pentacles are not in favor of this lovely message. So someone was not on the same page when it comes to the opportunity of being a good friend or a loyal friend, for example. Freedom. I love it, guys, because the Wheel of Fortune can allow some of you to break free from a challenging situation regardless of the scenario. The energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibility and potential, boundless expression, and bold exploration. It's important. It's important because if a love connection was not fair, respectful, trustworthy enough, basically we have to call out the situation. We cannot embrace it anymore. In the workplace, there can be competition, there can be someone that is working like an enemy, you know? We have to break free maybe from that type of situation. And if we think about a personal interaction, my goodness, it's a little bit challenging. And what if we have to leave someone else behind? Divine Feminine, bottom of the deck. The frequency of the Divine Feminine supports our soft, receptive, and nurturing side, facilitating our intuition and intrinsic understanding of our connection to the cosmos. Guys, this is your intuition. You have to trust it. If you perceive something, go deep in order to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion, because this is the key to realize what's going on around you. And if a change is necessary, regardless of the scenario, you are going to manifest it, because it can be a matter of honesty. I will read you the message to close the reading. The energy of honesty supports our choice to be courageously truthful and genuine, with kindness and tact. It's lovely. It's amazing. You can manifest the energy for the better, even if it means that an old cycle in the love arena, when it comes to work or when it comes to a person in your life, can come to a conclusion. But it can be for the better. Communicate clearly. You can do that. And the situation will improve moving forward. So guys, I hope that I made myself clear and this was helpful. Let us know if you resonate. Comment, like, share, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I wish you the best. Take very good care of you and I will talk to you soon. Bye.